1, 2, 3. Is that any better? I wonder. So you can hear me? Okay. What about now? Can you still hear sound? Type please the best if you can still hear me. Type please the best if you can hear me. Oh, I think I just lost a follower. That's just hurtful. That is just hurtful, that. Is the sound too loud or is it too quiet? I'm sure that it won't be perfect, but we're at least going forward. Thanks, Jason. Well, it was until I dropped that piston, which I'm gathering you saw. Just because you're jealous. Oh, I've got a plan. Fix the piston, dewandre, and Ines. Hello. Saw my tube of gold. Yeah. We don't talk about Bruno. So, this morning, my beautiful partner actually cleaned out the inside of the dewandre, or what I'm calling the soup pan, because it literally looks like a soup pan. And in the meantime, I'm pretty sure this will be okay. So, if you were watching a minute ago, I dropped this. I knocked this bar, it was sitting here stupidly, knocked that, and it spun around and fell. Now, not only is this thing like older than me by a long shot, it also has a lot of delicate parts on it. So dropping it is not a good idea. But at the moment, the seal looks pretty good. And we're going to take that seal off just now. Reason being, once I put this back together, it is hopefully going to give me brakes on the bus. Why did I put my sockets away? Ines, I'm blaming you. I saw your name pop up and I went, Ines, how you doing? And I got distracted. I've only been trying to set this up for about, don't know, couple, and all because my default as the onboard one. So, anyway, we're looking at an 11mm. Well, actually, this will all be metric, imperial. If I'm going to give advice, please make sure it's correct advice. Anybody that has done a lot of YouTube videos anybody that's done a lot of things like lives and that before, give me some advice, because to be honest, I've always done TikTok lives, and I'm actually just about to start another TikTok live because my router is now close enough that I should be able to get both on the go, and I'm hoping that will give me more brownie points for getting it all linked together in one thing of software. Oh, wait. What if I flip the camera around? Like that. Aha. I see now. That's clever. I know, guys. I'm kind of just blowing one trumpet here today. Oh my god, that's awkward. Trying to do that in reverse mode. Oh, I can't read it now. Oh, actually, let me use my whole brain cell. That whole single brain cell. I'll set it up here. Then I'll turn it around. See? Aha. In fact, I'm going to have to flip this anyway. Because if not, I'll not actually be able to see what people are typing, because that's why I need it on the laptop. But for some reason, it doesn't want to work perfectly well on the laptop, so we'll just do what we can. Yeah, that is exactly what it is, Innes. One cell later. How do I do this? I mean, most normal people will probably just use a spanner to get this off. I'm too lazy. Well, not so much lazy, it's just more so unable. Using a lot of manual tools tends to have an effect. And there comes the fluid. Ugh. And as you can see, we now have one baffle seal, but we're heading deeper than that. So I'm just going to set that over there. Perfectly safe, I'm sure. Come on. Nope, I wasn't lucky enough on that one. Or that one. Or that one. So, yeah, that's been on there for a while. So what I need now is a 12, I believe that's 12mm. 11mm, sorry. An 11mm socket. we have now? 11mm spanner. So, if you're watching this and you're like me, you don't have a clue, because I've looked online for diagrams of the Clayton dewandre. I think it would have been known as a baffle tank back then. Nowadays, we would just call it an absolute inconvenience. A bit like myself. This might hurt. Thankfully, it didn't. Sometimes these things have a habit of binding up and turning both ends. Come on. I thought I'd put something there to stop it from falling. I'm finding something that fits. Don't know if I've got anything small enough. Ennis, are you free? My last 3 mini gems. That is like terrible. Whatever will I do? If you're wondering what I'm doing, so am I, because I do not have a clue. This is a piston from inside a Clayton dewandre brake cylinder, and basically it's what separates the vacuumed air from the incoming air. And when you push your foot in the brake, it pulls this here, which allows the air which is back here to get sucked through, so the vacuum decreases by letting air in. And by doing that, it pushes this piston, this massive piston here, it pushes that back into that cavity, which kind of creates a cascade effect. Anytime I'm not sure of something, I'll just make up a word. Maybe I didn't make one up this time. That makes a lot of sense now as to why I couldn't get that bolt from the other side. I'm noticing that there's an awful lot of copper washers missing, which I'm sure is not good for it. But once again, because I don't have any reference material to go on, I'm just trying to work it out as I go along. So any advice be, more than appreciated. I'm still here, dude. Just working out the times. I think October might be a better month for me getting down towards Newcastle. Yeah. You let me know once you've worked it out, and I'm sure everyone will be happy to see you. Right. So this has now been disconnected. I've got a funny feeling this plate at the back has to come off. Okay. First attempt didn't go very well. Yeah, to be honest, Ennis, at some point or another, you'll always realise that we don't know everything. We've always got to rely on other people. And at some point, I dare say I'll have something in here that's motorbike related, and I'll be able to go, Ennis might know that one. So. Could do with a small screwdriver, but I'm being lazy. I wonder. I'm hoping that on the inside of this there's going to be an O-ring, and I'm hoping it's going to be a size of O-ring that I can actually replace, because I've looked everywhere online and so far I cannot find this Clayton dewandre setup anywhere. Let's go for the trusty little Stanley. So it turns out I still have that problem. I thought I fixed that. Throw it, see if it comes back. No, I don't think it will come back. I'll probably just break something and be worse off. I'm just realising that this is like really soft cast aluminium. Which means that I'm able to bend things out of place. So I'm going to have to be extra careful because I've damaged this one here. Trying to wedge it. So makes me wonder, am I supposed to hit it from the other side, maybe. Oh, I'm so nervous about putting any pressure on that, because even knocking it from the bottom will still fracture. Feel free to speak if you're watching. All we're really doing is just porting about with this. Do you know something? Very clear. I like the voice that comes through on them. We're talking about the Alienware headphones. They're quite good. I don't suppose it's meant to twist, is it? The reason I'm thinking that maybe it twists is these lugs here. Let's see if it twists. Yeah. Right. So that'll be right tighty. This should be left loosey. Nope, not even a budge. So, where to go from here? Let me get you a better view. And we'll put it back into focus. In fact, let's let the camera do the hard work for me. No. Oh, never mind. That's the second time I've done that now. Oh, I do not want photos of myself. Just go into face tracking mode now. Yep. There we go, fix that problem. Oh. I think a few people that I could do have been online right now. Because there's got to be a way. wonder, do you know something? I've got a funny feeling I'll take these off and then the whole lot drops through. As I've said a few times now, I have not got a clue what I'm actually doing here. I'm just hoping for the best. So, where do I want it to go? That way. Oh, come on. So that's a 19. It's quite slack. Let's go for the pipe grips. Let's see if that'll give me a better purchase on it. Next one down. Did they just pull out? That says first gen one. Yeah, no, I'm not getting much time to myself in that sense. This has got to be fixed one way or another. And the only way we can do that is by breaking it into bits. Yeah, I think they just pull out. I'm definitely sure I felt that slide there just now. Yeah, they're just press fit. There we go. Bet you this releases that whole baffle now, the one I was about to wreck. That's another part off. I'll see if you can see this on your camera. So this is the part here we're trying to get out. The other side was like seized, so it was a bit harder to release. I wonder if it's worth putting them back in the same place. It probably is, but I'm not going to. Why? Why do I do anything? I've not got a clue. Okay, so what can I do here? Actually, this is a pipe I've got for making a lathe. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Okay, so that's not going to work. Need something round and long. Will that work? I'm going to move straight to the metal hammer for this. I have no idea if this will even work or if it's just going to break it. It looks like it passes all the way through. Thank you very much for the likes and everything. Yeah, and it's always a lot better when I'm not first in a bit or doing something else. So this here has to come out. This is a baffle. Well, actually, the baffle is technically the piston with the brass bellows, I think they're called. Don't know, is the honest answer. I'm just hoping that it cleans up well enough to do its job. So all I want it to do is what it was designed to do. In fact, I could find it if this works. No, not air is getting through. Which tells me it is absolutely full of stuff. But then it is supposed to be operated under a vacuum. Anybody any ideas? Oh, I've got a thought. Hello?
Hello, is this Lucy's staff?
It is.
Hello, hi, my name's Trina. I'm the Children and Young People's Worker in Vanessa Women's Aid.
Okay.